What'd you think? What'd you think about Auburn? You phrased me in question about Auburn stealing Mississippi State signs. Did you see that?
Yeah. Look, if here's the deal. And of course, we know the old. It's been going on. You don't know how many times a guy at second base has given a bodily, verbal cue to the dugout on what he sees coming off of a pitcher's
That's what he's
hand.
supposed to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you're not good enough to hide or change your signals and you're standing right across the sideline from me, what am I supposed to do? Well, they're going to run sweep, but I'm not going to defend it like that because that'd be stealing their signals. Bull crap. Now, the Michigan stuff, well, they said that guy was on somebody's sideline when he worked at his previous job. Stealing? Okay, that's a little far.
How many times have you been in the game watching an Auburn game, and it looked like like take the 2010 Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
That beginning of that game, and you're just like, they know what we're doing before we even do it. Could there have been some signs? Of course there could have been.
Well, you didn't have to steal Gus's signs because he was running by the personnel and the formation they were in.
I have a good friend that was involved with Auburn at the time. Tell me that before the 2003 Auburn USC game, that USC sent some guys in basically false pretenses into Auburn's practice, saying they were one thing, but actually were USC guys, and knew the signals and everything. Wow. So you wonder why they come out and are basically know everything, and we look like it's our first day on the job, and we get our teeth kicked in. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Well, Andy, there's only one solution. And that's to go back to sending the play in with your wide receiver.
Yeah.
Getting in the huddle. Nobody does that anymore. Sign stealing wasn't a thing back then. But it's amazing the links. I told you this. We sat on the 10th row for the Ole Miss game because I gave my season tickets to my son, so he's up on 42. And they got these big cloth things on poles that they're holding up to hide the signals from people behind them. And they kept them up during the play. And so when the ball was down there, I couldn't see nothing. I wanted to go down there and rip them up. But it's amazing the lengths these guys go to keep that from happening. But, if you're across from the sideline from them and you can see them, what do you do?
Justin brings up a good point. NFL uses sound system inside the helmet.
Right.
The headset goes directly to the quarterback. You tell them what the play is, you run it. You don't need signals.
But don't they have to be shut off at a certain point before the play is run?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. If this continues along this line, there'll be some type of a rule change down the road probably.